Hello everybody, Sergey Baklikov. You know, recently I filmed a good amount of restaurants which is considered more like a middle-class places to eat in St. Petersburg, Russia. And some of you asked me to show how it's the cheaper places looks like. So now I'm going to show you probably the cheapest places to eat, which is in Russia called Stolovaya, from the Russian word stall, table. And if literally translate Stolovaya to English, it will be something like tablery, but I know it's probably not a correct word. I know it's more known as canteen in English. Now I'm going to canteen number 1. It is called like that, canteen number 1. This here is definitely the reference to a good old Soviet times when the venues used to be named just as something number 1, something number 3, 4, where the numbers just mean numbers. But nowadays it's definitely also the reference to leading position in this market. Well, definitely, at least in the historical city center of St. Petersburg, where I am now, it's the biggest chain of canteens. 12 venues they have, and all of them located in the historical city center. So let's get inside, guys. Let's get inside. First off, what I can see here is such a mix of the Soviet and modern design of the interior, with a lot of such a Soviet, real Soviet posters, like this one. Here is no hostess who will help you to find a better table, and no waitress who will bring you a menu and take an order. Just a complete self-service. You just take a tray, take the fork, spoon, take whatever you want. Винегрет можно? Да, вот винегрет. Спасибо. Так, пюре. А нет, да. Можно гречку, лучше гречку с мясом.
Гречка с грибами.
С грибами? Ну давайте с грибами. Ой. Хай. Так, ну все, да? Спасибо.
Там моя греча с...
Курицу. Да, вот такую курицу. Спасибо. I'm not going to eat something sweet. Coffee, tea. Typical Soviet Union glass. Компот. Компот with raspberry. One of not many places where it's cash only, probably because of cheap price of the food, so they don't have to pay additional tax to bank for the transactions or so. Well, cash only. So you take a tray and carry it to the table. You know, I've got all of this for only 350 rubles, which is a little less than $5, like $4.90. Grilled chicken, vinaigrettes, drink, buckwheat porridge with a mushroom and beef. Bon appétit, or as we say in Russia, приятного аппетита. Buckwheat porridge. In my Soviet childhood, they used to say, eat porridge and you'll be strong. Strong and healthy. Beef. Grilled chicken. Like in all canteens, here is definitely not a restaurant feel, more like a food court, because it's a huge open space with a lot of tables which is staying close to each other. It's crowded, always a lot of people here because it's cheap, but it's normal because you're getting what you pay for. You cannot expect the same from the place which is at least 3 times cheaper than even an average restaurant in St. Petersburg. You know, here 3 dishes and 1 drink I've got for only $5, but it would be less if I would get only, let's say, 2 dishes. And you know, here in St. Petersburg, if you have a limited budget, you better go to this place because it's a big company, it's a chain, so they have concept, they care about menu, they care about customers and care about quality. You know, the restaurants, like a single restaurant, can be better than chain restaurants, but I don't think that's like a single canteens better than chain canteens. So canteen number 1 is a good choice. But you know, if you're coming here in St. Petersburg for only, like, let's say a week, I do not recommend you to coming to a place like this because it's like a priceless time in the most beautiful city of Russia, and you better don't spend waste your time in eateries like this. 24. Another interesting thing about canteen number 1 is that most of them are working 24/7. See you in the next video. Hope you enjoyed. Comment, like and subscribe.